What's going on, guys? Fuzzy bringing you back in the whole YouTube scene. While I've been away from the YouTube scene, I've been grinding my butt off to try and get the best cards in the game, and I've actually unlocked two pretty decent cards. And today I'm going to show you guys how to unlock the same cards that I've gotten for a cheap price, and it's actually not too hard. But before we do that, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and go ahead and comment down below which players that you're trying to grind for right now. If there's anyone that maybe you think is easy for me, or if you guys have any tips, go ahead and let me know. The first step into collecting players is understanding which way you want to approach it. So there are a couple different ways that you can collect players, whether it's through missions, collections, events, things like this. But today we're just going to discuss. Wow.
Give him air. Come on.
So in Diamond Dynasty, if we come over here to collect, do you see where it says missions? So this is where everything is going to lie in terms of collecting players that aren't Ken Griffey Jr. So if we come over here, click on missions, Diamond Dynasty, what I'm focusing on is the collect area right now, simply because there are quite a few good players. For whatever reason, I just thought, the Padres are terrible, so they might not be that expensive to collect, and I was right. The easiest way to approach any collection is, one, to make sure that they aren't that great, because you want to start building your collections from the bottom up. Because if you're going for, let's say, the Cubs, you have Jake Arrieta, John Lester, Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo. You're not getting that collection done for months. Unless you spend, I don't know, millions of dollars, you're not getting them anytime soon. Down here where it says collect 15 Padres, our reward was Dave Winfield. Now this is awesome because he does contribute to the rookie stats. It's a category in the Ken Griffey region where you have to have a certain amount of hits with rookie players. So if I insert Dave Winfield into my lineup, and he's actually pretty good, I'm going to accumulate hits, runs, home runs, anything that can count towards a rookie's player, which is perfect. And then also with the final, we unlocked Willie McCovey, and this guy's a beast. He doesn't have the greatest contact against lefties. Now, one thing I want you guys to take into consideration as to why I'm doing collections and not just buying these cards in the MLB shop is because you can't buy these in the community market. So if we come over here to MLB cards, and if we use our little square on our controller, we can come down here to where it says Impact Veteran, because that's what Willie McCovey is. So he's the best card that we got from that collection. And as you can see, he's not even on the list. But I want to point something out. Do you see where it says Lucas Duda, that he's worth about 13 grand? He has worse stats than Willie McCovey. I promise you that. He has 2 less power, maybe a little bit more contact, but he's worse. And he's going for about 13 grand. Same thing if we come over here to where it says rookie and we look for Dave Winfield, you're not going to find him simply because you can only unlock him through collections. Now, a lot of people are trying to unlock amazing players, but it's in a certain area. This is called Team Epic. So if you come over here in the missions Diamond Dynasty, come over here to Team Epics, this is going to be another way that you can unlock really good players. So right now I'm actually going for the Flashback David Wright. I'm going to go for him as well as Andre Dawson for the next few weeks, simply because I think, with David Wright's third base fielding ability, as well as he's got speed and power, combined with Andre Dawson, I feel like that's the best combination you can have in terms of like center field, third baseman, because sometimes I feel like those are the outfield and the third basemen are pretty much the best players in the game, but these are only going to be achieved through Team Epic. So I want you guys to remember that. We have certain players unlocked through Team Epics, we have certain players unlocked through collections. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's all you have to know in terms of trying to collect players. The grind is real in MLB The Show 17. If you want prime Flashback David Wright, you have to acquire the Carlos Gomez rookie card from the Mets, which means you have to collect 15 Mets players before you even start the mission. Then you have to use Carlos Gomez to get 3 stolen bases, so it takes a little bit of time against it could be against a rookie CPU, but it does take time. So I do want you guys to be patient because the cards are more than worth it. So if you have a little bit of stubs, definitely go for the collections. If you have a small amount, definitely, like I said, start from the worst teams and make your way up. I want to show you guys how to collect these players. So if we come over here to collect, where it says my inventory, this is the easiest way. All of these players are in high demand right now at the very bottom. They're terrible players, but they're in high demand because everyone's trying to complete the collection. So if we click on Tyrell Jenkins, this guy's gonna go for like 200 or 150, but honestly he's not worth 150. So what you can do you see right now where it says buy now and sell now? What we're looking for is the sell now price, because if we buy right now, we're going for 115 and he's not worth that. But we can save a little bit of stubs and go for a different sell now price. So if we click on X, we want to select a price that is just above 40 but not too high. So if we click on X, buy and sell, we're going to click buy, and we want to create a buy order because it was at 40 before. We'll make it a little bit more enticing. We're going to we're gonna leave it at 60. Now, I have the highest bid if someone just gets him in a random pack or just pulls him after game. Instead of feeding him to a player, let's say he wants to sell that guy, he can sell him right now for a quick sell for 60 stubs because I'm the highest bidder. And that's what I do for every single one of these players. That's why I barely spent any money. I got Will Myers and Carter Capps for under 3 grand, which is amazing. I don't know how I did that. That's the most efficient way to collect the players without spending boatloads of money and stubs. Because honestly, if you're saving 100% of the price on every single one of these players, you're easily saving, 5, 10,000 stubs, which again, that's a lot of time played. If you want to get 5,000, 10,000 stubs, you have to play quite a lot or sell one of your best players. And I'm not about selling one of your best players because you're trying to compete in head-to-head. You're not trying to kill yourself over a few cards. But that is my way of collecting players. It's the easiest way, the most effective. We don't have to spend too many stubs. So if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment of what you guys are trying to collect, and I'll see you guys in the next video.